How does a car brand known for premium quality justify a £58,000 price tag on its smallest SUV? And are you paying for substance, or just an expensive illusion? Welcome to Winds of Thought. Audi was once a benchmark for interior quality and solid engineering. But lately, the shine has felt a bit dull. Plastics crept in, the spark of innovation faded. This new Audi Q3 is supposed to be the grand return to form. But with this top-spec test car nudging 60 grand, the question isn't just if it's good, it's whether it's catastrophically overpriced. Today, we're going deep. We'll dissect the design that some call anonymous, reveal if the interior justifies the cost, and put its driving credentials against cheaper, brilliant rivals. By the end, you'll know if the premium badge is a promise kept, or a very expensive trick. Let's start with the exterior, and honestly, it's a mixed bag. From the front and side, the new Q3 is strangely anonymous. Swipe the badges, and this could be any modern SUV from Europe or Asia. It lacks the sharp definition and expensive-looking metalwork of its predecessor. The new, flatter logo doesn't help. It lacks the premium shine of the classic rings. Even on this range topper, it doesn't scream, "Look at me." It feels oddly apologetic. But then you walk to the back. Here, it finally looks like an Audi. The full-length light bar is sleek and modern. It's a relief. And the headlights, Audi has gone full sci-fi. They're not just lights, they're projectors. You can choose custom animations and light signatures that play when you lock the car. Is this incredibly cool tech, or the most unnecessary gimmick on a family SUV? That debate sums up this entire car. Because we must talk about the price, and it will shock you. The new Q3 starts at just over £38,000, a huge jump from before. But who buys a base Audi? To get the desirable S-Line look with bigger wheels and no grey plastic, add £3,000. Then the options begin. This exact car, £58,000. For a Q3. At that point, you're in serious Audi Q5 or performance car territory. So, what does 60 grand buy you? Let's find out if the substance is there, or if you're just funding a very clever marketing department. Step inside, and this is where Audi starts to fight back. The cabin feels like a proper return to quality. The materials you touch are soft, the switches have a damped, expensive action. Little details impress. Rubber-lined door bins, a felt-lined glove box, a smoothly closing vanity mirror. It feels thoughtfully assembled. For the first time in a while, an Audi interior feels a cut above the common rivals. But it's not perfect. The steering wheel uses frustrating touch-sensitive pads instead of proper buttons. The main infotainment screen has a giant bezel that looks outdated. And yes, you control the climate through the screen, though a handy ledge makes it less annoying than in some cars. The digital driver's display is crisp, but the rev counter is weirdly small, a hint of an electric future where such things won't matter. The driving position, however, is spot on. It feels set up for someone who enjoys driving. The question is, does the rest of the car deliver on that promise? This, Edition 1, has the most powerful engine, a 2.0-litre turbo with 265 horsepower, quattro all-wheel drive, and a dual-clutch gearbox. Audi claims it's quicker than some of its own classic sports cars. Let's test that. With launch control engaged, it hooks up and shoots forward. The result? 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.4 seconds. That is properly, unexpectedly fast for a compact SUV. If you think that's overkill, there are tamer petrols, diesels, and a plug-in hybrid. But this engine proves the Q3 can be a serious performer. On the road, that performance is matched by a chassis with clear expertise. Within moments, you feel this was set up by engineers who know how a car should communicate. The steering is responsive, the body control is tidy despite some firmness from the optional adaptive dampers. It's engaging and confident. On the motorway, it's a serene and stable cruiser, aided by acoustic glass. Unlike some taller SUVs, This doesn't feel like a wobbly box. It feels planted. But there's one controversial feature every other reviewer seems to hate: the steering column stalks. Gone are the two separate stalks for lights and wipers. Now, the drive selector is on a stalk where the gear lever usually is, freeing up console space. The other stalk combines lights and wipers. The herd says it's change for change's sake. I think they're wrong. Having the drive selector on the wheel is brilliant for quick maneuvers. The combined light/wiper stalk is intuitive once you're used to it. This is a rare, genuine innovation that adds practicality. Sometimes, it pays to think differently. Practicality is a strong suit. The rear seats are excellent for adults, with generous knee and headroom and great under-thigh support. The bench slides and reclines, letting you prioritize legroom or boot space. The boot. On paper, it's smaller than the old cars. But that's because a decent sound system is now standard. In our real-world test, it swallowed 6 suitcases easily. Slide the seats forward. That became 9. The flexibility is fantastic. Of course, nothing is perfect. The turning circle is annoyingly wide, making tight U-turns a chore. Some crucial everyday items, like rear seat back nets, extra cup holders, and a boot light, are part of a £35 function pack that should be standard. The infotainment has glitched, dropping calls and freezing. And the leasing costs are so high, you might be better off buying. So, what's the final verdict? On a pure spreadsheet, a £58,000 Q3 is hard to justify. You can get more space, comfort, or tech for less elsewhere. But that misses the point. This is the first Audi in years where the interior feels truly premium against its peers. More importantly, it drives with a polish and engagement that cheaper rivals simply can't match. This isn't just a tall, practical box. It's a driver's car cleverly disguised as a family SUV. If you value the sharp, German driving dynamic and a cabin that feels special every day, the Q3, even at this price, makes a compelling case. Just maybe choose the 1.5-litre petrol. Although, life's short, the 265 horsepower version is a riot. True premium isn't just about features, it's about the feeling you can't find on a spec sheet. If this deep dive into value and engineering helped you, please support Winds of Thought with a like. It helps us make more content like this. For you, is a premium badge worth a massive premium price? Let us know in the comments below. For Winds of Thought, thanks for watching.